I'm a movie guy, so I'm always quoting movies. There's a great quote in Night at the Museum Part 2, where the guy says, "So what are you gonna do? Are you gonna enjoy your night, or are you gonna wallow in your misery?" The guy goes, "I'm just gonna wallow in my misery."
Exactly. You know, when there's not a Daywalker, that's what you have to do. That's the only option. So here again, here we are on Cloud Kingdom for Game 2 of this best of 3. And in the upper right, we have our yellow Protoss, that's Dystopia.
That's right, bottom left, we have our blue Terran, Mr. FGLeGeND.
Who handily took the last game on Belshio Vestige with a crazy composition, including Thors and Ghosts and Banshees and Hellions and just about everything. So
yeah. He went at everything you didn't expect to see against the Protoss.
That's exactly right. That's right. What is this? It's pretty early scout from Protoss Dystopia. We'll see if that turns into any funny business. It's got the right timing to be funny business, so I guess we'll see what happens. If you see a forge go down. Nope. Okay, wait. Never mind. Just a very early scout. So yeah, I think now that you described Looper, I think I may have seen that. There's been a lot of crazy time-based movies like that. Like there was a movie where people had a clock on their arm and they would die when the time ran out.
Yes, it's called In Time. It's with the main character is none other than Justin Timberlake.
Oh right, yeah. JT.
Yes.
He's my boy, bro.
Oh, look at the hidden command center. Yeah. As the probe leaves the base. Did he scout it? Is that seen? No, it's not. He needs to scout the base again to see this command center. He does have the barracks going down, and this probe is not going to get over there.
Oh, it might now. Oh,
he doesn't.
Still doesn't see it. Oh, he's going to make a pylon, I bet, or something. Now he's going to see it.
Oh, he sees it now. Okay. Oh, he sees the command center now. The joke is up. Oh, look at this, and a 2 barracks here to block the probe from getting out.
That's pretty sick, and it looks like a very similar very similar opening build from Dystopia on the other side.
Yep. So one thing's guaranteed: we're not going to see a Banshee opening from the Terran player here.
Right, having not taken any gas yet. And we'll see. You know, maybe he wants to apply a little bit of pressure with these 2 racks. You know, he could. He probably will not, but he could. Looks like Dystopia gearing up to take his natural, and he does. And then finally, this probe that's been doing such great scouting will finally perish to a very mean Marine. And Legend now beginning to take gas in this main.
Yeah, well, you know, Tychus doesn't exactly wreak kindness.
It's true. It's true. You know, he's kind of a jerk. You know. I've been meaning to finish reading. There's a couple of StarCraft books that I have one of them here, and it really talks about how.
Lore, like it goes into some of the lore of the characters.
Exactly, like how they started in the Marines and things.
Okay.
And
cool.
I haven't finished it though. I need to work on it. But I mean, even in there, Tychus is kind of a jerk, so, like you would expect. All right, so Legend flips his command center down to his natural. Meanwhile, Dystopia has great map vision. He's got both towers.
I like that. I always like players that take the towers. You know, you might as well. You know, why not? You know.
It looks like it's going to be like a 3-gate robo play for Dystopia.
Notice no scout from the Terran player. Terran is just doing this blindly. Like he's just going for a build and going for it. He hasn't even scouted outside of his natural.
That's true. You're right. Yeah. He hasn't left his natural even. That's wild. I mean, anything could be out there.
Yeah, anything. Yep.
There could be lions and tigers and bears that bomb.
Could be the wicked witch of the west out there somewhere.
That's true. And you know what? I heard a rumor that Cloud Kingdom has lots of witches. So you gotta be aware of that. You gotta be aware of what map you're on, whether there's witches or not.
Oh man, that's great.
And here comes this contingent of Marines heading out, and that'll force the Zealot off the tower. But nothing special. This one Marine's coming around the bottom right edge. I'm not sure where he's headed. Since
we're playing the Wizard of Oz card, we just might as well bring up flying monkeys. I mean, come on, we're just flying monkeys everywhere.
They are a lot like mutas, you know.
Yeah, that's it.
Which we're not likely to see in this game, I don't think. But the flying monkeys are a lot like mutas. This crazy Marine, man, he's taking the long way around. I think he's pylon hunting.
Yes, that's it. He's scouting for pylons all around the map. Another great thing that you see Zergs do with Zerglings, they'll just rally their Zergling all around the map looking for proxy anythings.
And he's going to get lucky and get to see this warp prism.
Oh, it's unbelievable luck here for the Terran. If he can see this warp prism with this Marine, which is he? Is this warp prism going to get down here? Oh my goodness, no way. I think the Marine's going to get out of here just in time. Yep, he does. It's unbelievable. It's like a
wow.
It's like a oh man, that was almost a catch for the Terran. And has the Terran even gone into the base yet? No, he hasn't. All he did was scout for proxies, and that's it. He didn't even walk into the base of the Protoss.
Is this Legend trolling? I mean, is that what this is?
Yeah, I don't know.
This feels like it could be his form of trolling, yeah. The Dark Shrine is on the way, so it looks like this is going to be kind of a DT warp in.
Yeah.
Into the main play here. Also getting Zealot legs, Zealot speed.
For sure, this is looking like what you would do if this is looking like what you would do if you're down in a series. Try to get back somehow, and you're gonna do some shenanigans like this. Yep, exactly.
This is a much more standard Terran composition this time.
Oh yeah.
Thank goodness. He's got MMM pretty much straight up. He is making his third command center up in the main. Typical scouting factory, and now that he's got the 2 medevacs coming out, he can push across the map, and this is great timing to bring this warp prism full of 3 DTs into the main.
Wow, and it's going to do a lot of damage. A lot of damage going to go here for the Protoss.
One skin goes down, and that one skin is going to catch both DTs.
Well,
and the third DT is going to get unloaded in the natural, but there's a turret building right beside it. Oh, it didn't get dropped. It's because there's action going down at the front of the natural.
Yeah, but this DT is doing work in the main base. 20 kills on that DT in the main. Or 25 workers, 26, 27. Meanwhile, the force of the Terran is in the natural. The Protoss will take out this Nexus, you would think.
Yeah, it's going to go down, and he's going to load up and fly up into the main. Meanwhile, the DT is left killing the
command center
in the main.
Yep. Yes,
and these 2 medevacs have not unloaded in the main of Dystopia. They might get shot down while Legend is busy dealing with those DTs.
Yes.
They do get unloaded.
Yes, if you're bad at multitasking, StarCraft is not for you.
Yeah, and that's true for me. I'm terrible at it.
Alright, well the Dark Shrine's going to go down, and the Twilight Council can go down also. DT is trying to hack away at some Marauders. Always nice to see.
I think the main is cleaned up for Legend now. As far as I can tell, there's no other damage being done. There's a lot of idle SCVs, but the third is up and running for Dystopia. I guess while we were talking, the third did get up and running for Dystopia.
Yes, it did. That force does get dropped into the third base and takes out some structures here, and now attacking the Nexus, and does get picked back up and will fly itself over into the main again.
So Legend will be able to do this back and forth for a while before Dystopia can warp in and some additional stalkers or something to shoot down the medevacs.
Oh man, the scan takes out the Dark Templar. Oh. attacking the third from the high ground.
And +3 weapons now on the way for the Terran, so these upgrades are pretty sick.
Yes. Yes, I did notice he had an armory in his main base made. And now getting +3 weapons, doing a lot of damage here. Finally, the Zealots are here to take this out.
Oh, he almost got the third Nexus, the Nexus at the third. It looks like he will, in fact. Unless the Zealots can save it.
Oh!
Nope, it's gone. So I think that probably spells the beginning of the end for Dystopia, if it wasn't already begun. Meanwhile, the factory sits down in the natural.
Right. Might as well. It blocked that Nexus from being built again.
It's like the factory gets tired, and it's like, you know what? Oh, I'm going to plop down right here.
Right.
Oh.
That's exactly right.
I'm tired of floating around.
Yeah. Yep. That's the feeling I get when an Overlord is shot down. Like the Overlord says, "Ah, thank you."
Yeah.
Just started flying. Like that scene at the end of Lord of the Rings, the Return of the King, when the dead army gets released by the Aragorn,
yeah.
you know, and they're like, and they just disappear.
Yeah. Exactly. You know, I don't want to be those guys. You know, I don't want to be, you know, kingly type guys and then be, you know,
yeah,
sort of banished to that existence.
Oh my goodness! Wow, yeah. Talk about karma, you know.
Seriously,
we're fleeing to the mountains. We're not going to get killed. We're going to have a decent life in the mountains, and all of a sudden, we're not going to die. We're just going to be banished to existence as a ghost.
You know, so where does Legend go from here? I mean, he's just going to take what he's got left and maybe march across the map. But you know, I guess he is trying to take a third. I was going to say, should he go ahead and try to take his third? He is now trying to drop his command center, but there's a stalker in the way.
I gotta say, Dystopia is playing a great game. You know, he made his DTs and all that stuff. You know, he tried his best to put Legend, you know, on edge, and you know, played a great game so far. It's just the sad thing is, Legend is just a little bit good now on making his Marauders and Marines.
Yeah, I mean, Dystopia is trying to go for a nice typical Zealot Archon composition, but there's just not enough here to deal with this. Is now supply blocked. The upgrade advantage is pretty sick. It's 3.
It's 0-0. Yeah, it's 0 Zealots. I don't even think Archon has any upgrades either, right? Nope. And to 3-3, or what is it? 1-3.
Exactly. That +3 attack is just ripping these units to shreds.
Yeah. I believe this force that the Terran has can end the game.
Especially with this micro. I mean, he's microing back from the Zealots. So Dystopia GG's, and Legend will move on. A few Manor Mules dropping down there at the end.
That's GG.